Hello.
Hello,
Who are you?
I'm David. Welcome to Teenage Engineering.
You are playing on something very nice.
This is still an early prototype of the OPZ.
Yeah.
Here we have it also connected to iOS. You can do basically nothing. It does stuff underneath the hood.
Yeah.
And things are happening here in the middle as well.
This is the source code. Just a few moments ago, you played this, and it sounded like 1,000,000 decibel high. This is nice.
Maybe not this.
No.
Maybe it was
Yeah.
1,000,000 decibel. What about that?
Yeah, that's what we call a super pulse.
Oh yeah.
Does the audio come from this little speaker right here? No, it's coming.
No, it's come from inside the computer, so
Yeah.
it's still in the prototype stage.
Yeah, but you have the hardware.
Yeah, this is the hardware, or maybe
What are we looking at here?
this is our board here. This is a development board from Analog Devices, the makers of the CPU, the Blackfin we use.
Yeah.
Here is a codec board. That's a programmer. That's kind of the way we communicate between the CPU and the computer.
Yeah.
Here's another of the dev units. Here's an even earlier prototype. Here's a custom USB cable with in and out switch.
That's illegal.
Oops, don't tell anybody. And look here, this is
Yeah, look at that. The numbering there.
custom compatible with the OPZ.
Yeah. So, how are you doing with the development?
Good, it's moving along just fine. I think the sequencer and the sound part is in a good shape. Then there's a lot of other stuff that needs to come together. This is not on film, and this, I mean, there is still a lot of
Yeah. It's a development.
and here
I can
is-
blur it
yeah,
so
yeah.
nobody see what it is. Like.
But it's very workable.
Yeah. So basically, how many channels of music tracks?
We have a bass drum channel, snare, hi-hat or metal, other sounds. Bass,
Yeah.
lead, arpeggio, and a chord.
And, every time I try to shoot it from behind, somehow it just gets very, very blurry.
I don't know what that could be. Maybe if you look from this angle, it's
yes.
it's better.
Very
Wow.
sharp. Very sharp. Oh, I'll try again. Yeah. Is it?
No.
No. Doesn't work.
I don't know what that could be.
No. What we're hearing right now is a bunch of sounds, but I know that there will be more sounds, right?
Yes.
These are not the only sounds that
Yeah,
you make.
and this is something we just now started working on. So for all of the tracks, you will have different slots. So you can select up to 10 different modules per track. So it's not just one soundscape; you can add more and make your own setup of your favorite 10 modules per track.
Yeah. And how would you manage those slots
That would be managed from within this.
from this amazing
Yeah,
interface?
so basically you just drag and
Yeah.
drop and you add more stuff and you arrange it, and then when you're happy that transfers over here and you can play and
Yeah.
you can disconnect and go on the road, or if you want visuals as well, you have both.
That's great.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got any closer to the time frame of the release schedule?
No, not really. I mean, it will be interesting to see in retrospect.
Yeah.
But I prefer to not say anything now.
Yeah.
Mostly because we don't really know yet.
Yeah.
It's both development and production we need to get sorted before we know.
And today Jesper is not here, it seems.
No, the Jesper and Jun is on a photo shoot with Emil today.
Okay.
So it's a bit fewer people than normal here.
Yeah.
But you're here.
Yeah,
That
I'm-
compensates.
Yeah, I'm compensating by my presence. I've been checking out the OPZ today. I think it's very cool to see how it's shaping up. You've come a long way in such a short amount of time. It's incredible.
Yeah, thanks. We hope to get it out, and first of all get it into people's hand for some early feedback and testing pretty soon. I mean that's the next major milestone for us, because now it's with these cables and computers, it's not really something you can put in the hands of somebody else.
Yeah.
But we want to do that as soon as possible.
Yeah. I assume there's going to be some sort of connectivity to some sort of store.
Yes, we're looking at that both for probably iOS and also to connect with Unity and our asset store.
You've been mentioning Unity quite a few times, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be the visual platform.
For all visual.
More or less, the whole industry is using Unity nowadays, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the most popular graphics engines, right?
Yeah.
And not only graphics, but scripting and...
You get a lot for free with that system, so it's nice. We didn't want to add a screen because you already have one or two or more screens, so there's no point for us doing that. Instead, just using what already exists on those units and focus on the audio and the physicality and the tactile experience that we feel maybe we can add something to.
How close to final would you say that the design of the surface is now?
I think the design is fine. The touch is, it's maybe difficult to show on video, but
it's a bit hard right now, right?
The buttons is way too hard.
Yeah.
You want a nicer touch to them.
Yeah.
And for the LEDs as well, there's a lot of tweaks. So I think visually it's still early.
Yeah.
The layout we're happy with, so that's not going to change. So next version of this, the prototype, will probably be very close to final. We hope.
Yeah. So how does it work when you make a prototype?
That's Tom. He's the main man for doing that. So it's a lot of 3D CADing and stuff like that I don't really know about. But then suddenly magic things come out.
Yeah. Is it like Jesper has the final say before it goes to prototyping?
Yeah, on the visual look and style, it's definitely Jesper.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well,
anything else you want to see here while you're visiting?
Yeah, the OP2.